Radio, Streetligion TV. I'm Legacy City.
I'm your host, Prezzie.
And today we got a special guest in the building. It's been a long time coming for one. The other one took a long time to come back, but she back. Being a monster mom ain't easy. I wouldn't even talk about you. Did you flip me off? You know what I'm saying?
Hey
Y'all been requesting her for 2 years. It ain't my fault. Well, let me clear this up.
It ain't my fault.
It ain't my fault she haven't been here, cause I give her dates. You know what I'm saying? When she start getting her gray ways, she thought she had more wisdom. She don't really give me that love like that. It ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got Miss Tia in the building. You know what I'm saying? And we got some special snacks in here. You know, who these snacks sponsored by?
You smacking.
My boy Q, who just celebrated his birthday not too long ago.
Raven. That's Raven.
And our girl Raven.
And Raven.
Raven.
Look, they out here for Raven. Q! You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Feel, boy, they will give you one meal, but with 3 meals inside the meal.
I know.
Yes,
It's like how you get a turkey leg stuffed with macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and cornbread. Like this.
Is all that come in the turkey?
Yeah.
Oh.
If not, I just made it up. But I know they give you multiple.
He do them like
Right?
that.
They give you multiple meals. You
And it
just,
fall off the bone, so basically you got a whole plate of food.
it's just like, who does
I
that?
only saw the desserts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he do all
I'm
kind
an
of
eater,
stuff.
eater.
They do all kind of stuff.
They get busy. So shouts out to you smacking. These are strawberry lemonade cookies.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can eat and drink at the same time. You just be full and not thirsty. They did that. That's new there. Y'all don't be stealing people ideas either. That's innovative. And make sure we record this and steal it. So, Monster Mom in the building.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Where's
Great
she
waves
getting?
in the building.
let's get it.
She like, get out. You know what I'm saying? Last time that I checked is in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, okay.
Last out of that shit.
Hey, boy, you LA what?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? LA to the fullest. Not Lower Alabama, not Louisiana.
It can't get no better.
It's Los
That's
Angeles
New York
finest.
and New York and LA.
Yeah. You know,
But I'm happy to be here, you know, because,
Shout out to Texas.
You nervous?
hell no, I
It's
wasn't nervous for.
about to go down.
That sounds like a setup. That's how I
Everybody
feel.
worried about him.
So,
Anyway, hi people, how y'all been, good people?
Baby, you
I
gotta
hope
look at the
everybody.
camera.
Why I gotta look over here?
cause that's where the camera of the audience
But
is.
I'm looking
You like looking at yourself. Hey, she got. Well, I'm gonna call her out real quick. Look.
No, how
good
everybody
people.
doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing well. It's always good to be here with Cedric and Prezzie.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
to see Prezzie and Lala though, to be real honest with you.
Well, I didn't know her calls anyway.
But anyway, so Cedric, why we here today?
Cause you told me you wanted to come on the show 2 years
I always
ago.
want to come on the show.
But no, let's jump in some things. Who we got on here?
Introducing us.
Christopher Jamil Gordon. Stop
Straight out
it.
of Compton.
Straight out. He would go. She's really from LA. She-
South Central.
I'm gonna tell you something. When Nipsey hustled down, I was like, "What Adrianne?" And next thing I know, I was a lie. Talking about she looking for Black Sam. I'm like, she going to jail. She thinking to go to jail down there mess with the marathon. But no, we're gonna discuss a lot of things. We got Adrianne here for 59 minutes.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Count them down.
You know, she will be here 59 minutes and 20 more minutes afterwards.
That's amazing.
So, check this out. First thing first, we talked about last week. I think Prezzie and my boy D-Luck, y'all brought it up. But then Adrianne called a couple days ago, and that's how I knew we had to discuss this situation. You know what I'm saying? You looking at your thigh. You can see it too.
Look,
You can see
my
it.
phone is right here. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
All right.
Rude.
So here we go.
Rude.
Here we go.
Rude.
Always.
Which I do have on my Streetligion outfit from
Hey.
Reclaim Your Throne.
Yeah. All the way down
And
to
my
the
shoes
shoes.
from
Baby,
Reclaim
Hey.
Your Throne.
Respect the
Head to
shoes.
toe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see the flossed it. You know, so my feet hurt because I've been working out. So I got my Streetligion slippers on. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this, I'm telling you, this diet.
It's a killer, right?
I've been aggravating. I'm like,
Because you're not eating.
yeah. So I've been, oh my God. Melanie, little stuff Melanie do not bother me, never bothered me before.
Don't take that out on that baby.
I don't, I just look at her now.
It ain't her fault you ain't eating.
That ain't your fault. Ooh, I'm gonna have a male next time. Y'all have to do this. This is the last time I'm outnumbered. But anyway, I'm gonna change the subject. Cause I get to talk about mamas in here. I'm losing on them. You know.
Put your mama
No,
You do got them. You got them freak Nick
That's
94s on now.
Billy said, why do I got on hoochie daddy shorts?
Damn.
Like, I'm sorry.
'Cause she wear 'em
Streetligion make short
better.
shorts. I don't know what to tell y'all. That's how Streetligion do.
Hood rat, hoochie mom.
Don't do Prez.
She gonna laugh to protect.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because
Don't
it
do
does have
Prez.
a company, so it's kind of like a company uniform, like Hooters.
Oh wow, and he made them.
At first, I didn't
He
make that.
made them.
I was shocked when I saw the outfit when she walked in. I was like, where you printed that up?
Wow.
Look, I be finding out stuff on
Who
Wednesday.
ordered
So
these?
Look.
I am in uniform.
Me
However
too.
short it may be, and that's because I'm sitting down and I got long legs. But I am in uniform.
This is the thing, like I see this. People think like I see all the exclusive shit every Wednesday night that I don't have. I mean, I ain't saying I wear that because you can be like, oh, look at Legacy P-Valley edition. I just slapped one of y'all.
I'm done.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm done.
Like,
Get
that's
some
your
my
mouth.
nerves.
No, well, anyway, that's not what we're here for. We are here to talk about
Is that for the fall?
what?
The P Valley edition?
She said Prez is serious. No, the fact that Prez is serious, I'm really serious.
And she waited for it to be quiet.
I'm just saying because I
So she can bring this shit back over here.
Okay, what's that? Okay, off.
Yeah, let's talk
Got
about
it. Okay.
Because that's P-Valley. Yeah.
That's
interesting.
That shit got nothing to do with me. Listen,
That shit interesting.
hey man, we're gonna dive in it. Guys that have mother abandonment issues. Why is it not dealt with or brought to the mainstream? We get and I said it myself before, you know what I'm saying, for as you know, when you marry your husband, you're not marrying your father. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And on the flip side, you're right, we really haven't discussed men with mommy issues. And I don't mean that to be, when I say mommy issues, I don't want to be like condescending.
Right.
I mean like guys that have mother issues.
Have issues with their mother.
Or mother abandonment issues. How about that? Abandon, because ain't nobody there, you just ghost boxing. So
I think a lot of times we focus so much about women not having their daddies that we forgot about the boys who don't have their mothers, because not everybody was raised by their mother, you know. And so in our generation, the generation now, it's really big in our generation. We see it, and I think that's why there's such a big disconnect with the men and the women in our generation, because everybody always focused on girls. You know, oh my gosh, no daddy in her life. And we were statistics like that, right? So we always gonna be whatever, promiscuous, whatever. But nobody we never ever talked about guys who grow up like with their grandparents, you know what I'm saying? Or their aunties, but not with their mother, right? Or even with their fathers. Because we don't give enough men credit either, right? Because you have men out there that have taken care of they took care of their children. And for some reason in our culture, in our community, we never talk about the abandonment of mothers to their sons.
because I think it's and I mean this respectfully. I know you got 3 black women up here, and if one of y'all hit me, you going to jail. My street dude days are over. I'm telling. You know what I'm saying? Hit me, you going to jail. I'm a public figure now.
Oh God!
I'm running there.
Yeah, just want to put that out there, regardless of what the lock says. No, like so. When it comes to, I feel like when a black woman is certain things, good and negative, right? Black women, I say, are the most disrespected women in American history.
Yeah, we are.
So can we agree on that or no?
Yeah,
You know, I
we
feel
are.
that one. 2, also within the same breath, right? Black women are some of the most influential, that's how you say it?
Influential.
People in America, right?
Right.
Because, I mean, let's look at Chucks and Pearls. She ain't really had to get no speech. She just had to be black and be there.
Everybody wears shirts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She just had to be black and be there.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if she's still in office or not. I think they probably on vacation.
I know, what's your
But I'm not gonna get into that right now because I don't want everybody to be like, he being. No, I'm being honest. That's 1. 2, black women are almost like superheroes. We don't want to see flaws in black women, right? So when I say that, because when it comes to talking about black women abandonment, people don't want to talk about that too much. But they will also crucify for having daddy issues. That's what I feel like. It's a two-edged sword if y'all understand what I'm saying.
Well, I'm gonna say this too. we don't bash mothers as much as we bash fathers. Like mothers who didn't raise their children, we don't bash them the way that we bash the fathers. You know what I'm saying? And I just clearly don't understand.
Is it a narrative thing though that we see every day and pushed on? Like the fact that we don't control our narratives. Do you think that got something to do with it?
I don't know. No, what it is that society, the one thing about it is women are always known to be nurturers and everything, right? So I think if a woman doesn't raise her child, it's an excuse for that, right? So it's excused. You know, she had a mental breakdown. It's something.
She wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready. So it's like swept under the rug and it's okay. But when a man does it, he's sorry that you know what I'm saying. You get all of that. And lately, I've seen a lot of horrible mothers, but I've seen a lot of good fathers. And I think that the times are changing and the tables are turning, and that's why I try to always tell men, you have rights.
Yeah.
You understand? Like I don't think men understand they truly have rights.
I think it's the
like
trauma.
children are not pawns.
Yeah,
right.
Facts.
And so there's a lot of children out here that's being neglected because they're not allowed to be with the parent that will raise them better. Because you know, especially in the state of Texas, I don't care how bad a mother is off. The state of Texas has this thing about not separating children from their mothers. When in actuality you're doing that and you're harming these children because some of these mothers are just not meant to be mothers. And it's okay. It's okay. But we have to, I think that's why I push so hard for men, especially black men. Like when I get a call, she tripping, she won't ever see my child. Go get your child. You don't need permission to go get your child. If you want it just to be calmly, call the police, have somebody with you so you can get your child.
Call the police, don't they see that as a civil matter?
It's a civil matter, but if you tell them stuff like, I just don't want any altercations, I don't want this, so they're gonna be there just to keep the peace, but you can go get your child. So when I hear people say stuff like, oh, the baby mama tripping, that's why I can't, that's all that, no, that's your child. Go get your child. You know, and I think a lot of times too, a lot of men, they don't have, it's not enough support. It's not enough support groups. You know, like women, it's everything for women. The resources, the this, the that, we got it. We have it. But when it comes to men, like men to fight for their child, there's not a group that's willing to help, you know, with lawyer fees and everything else compared to women. We can get pro bono lawyers. You know, the state will give us a lawyer for child support. They won't do that for the man.
I disagree.
And for real, because I have friends on the west side, they have that fatherhood campaign stuff, right? And so I'm always asking them, like, well, what do y'all do? And basically what they do is they go to court with them and everything and like try to talk for them and stand up for them. That's not enough. Because they still have to come with their lawyers. They still have to, like, I know dudes who pay thousands just to be able to see their children. That shit is ridiculous to me.
I want to get why would you say you disagree?
I said I disagree because I know women that go through the same thing. You know what I mean?
Well, this ain't about women today.
Right,
I'm just joking. Look, go ahead. No, seriously.
Well, it goes back to, we're talking about abandonment from their parents.
No, we're talking about men abandonment from their mothers.
Yep.
That's what we're talking about.
We're talking about, yeah, but I said parent, but I meant to say mother.
No, but that's the thing.
But what I'm saying is this.
But
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. When they go through what they go through, they have the same means. You know what I mean? It's just that we learn about these things and we do what we got to do. The father has the same means. You know what I mean? It's just like the same lawyer that you can get, the same lawyer he can get. He just needs to know where to go. He has to have a direction.
Tia, you want to act Tia.
Yeah,
that's why I'm here.
Tia,
now let's go.
Tia.
Let's go.
First of all,
women go to child support
long
court.
sleeve shirt in the summertime.
Women go to child support court and it's a whole lawyer for them. When a man goes to child support court, he has to hire a lawyer.
So that's
and I say it because I've been dealing with some families and they going and I keep saying, why are these
well, let me ask you this.
See, I just feel like they don't have the direction. Like that's even with me. Like if I take it just to Montsho, right? With the fathers that I deal with, because I've dealt with fathers. You'll see them. They probably on this podcast right now. You know what I'm saying? But I've dealt with fathers and they feel that same way because they have no direction. Even I have some moms that don't have that direction. But I feel like with the fathers, if they had the direction and they knew where to go and what to do, then they would be fine. But it's nobody helps them.
You don't think this is systematically set up for fathers? Because I've been black for like 38 years. Like I never stepped outside of my.
I'm just something else.
You know what I'm saying? I've been black for like 38 years. You know, I can't speak for other races because I only been this color. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't have a color when I came out, but it turned saying 2 hours. But seriously, like just along looking at history, you don't think it's because I don't really want to just say black unless we just talking about black community in general, right? But father is not systematically set up for fathers to fail when it comes to rights of kids.
In a way you are, you're right. In a way you are right, because that's how they set up, even with the system when they get food stamps and when they get Social Security.
And white people lead
they
in food
separate
stamps.
the family on purpose. Like they separate the family on purpose.
Reagan?
Like they tell you that the dad can't be in the house. So if you want these food stamps, girl, $900, girl, you want these food stamps, daddy can't be there. And then when daddy is not there, then who helps?
Well,
pay the
actually, it
bills?
was just mass
So I guess it makes
incarceration.
sense.
So when mass incarceration came by, women was left, to deal with the children. So that's why you get on the system, right? And then these men get served before they come home. And the thing is, I didn't actually go get on that, but a lot of them back then understood they did what they had to do. Women did what they had to do. But we're talking about the here and now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like here
We're
and
talking
now,
about the here and now.
systematically,
Let
it
me
is
tell you
set up
something.
with.
I know so many men now that are raising their children, but they did not get the benefits, or when they tried to go get benefits, they had to jump through hoops. Women don't have to go through that. They don't. They don't have to go through it, because at the end of the day, I done wrote letters for people. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, why do you have to do all this? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's because it's like somehow somebody, they have to prove that
they are capable
of being this child's father, whatever. And it's frustrating because I see so many women nowadays who are not fit to be mothers. And then you have these men out here who really want their children and will do right by their children, but because it's the father, it's a problem. And I don't like that. The last court case my friend had, it was like really sad. Like this man had these kids, the mama party, she be out, she be this, she be that. She drops them off to them. They stay over there weeks at a time, months at a time, whatever. But the day they go to court, the judge hits him with all this money he has to pay. For what? He's been having these kids. Why you didn't give him his children? That kind of stuff bothers me.
It's a money thing. Hey, look, we're gonna dive more into it, and we're talking about it starting from the basis right now, because we're gonna talk about how it leads into mother abandonments when we come back from these commercial breaks and stuff. This episode is sponsored by You Smacking with the strawberry lemonade cookies. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be eating them because I'm on this diet and I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
So I'm very aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm liable to say something about...
I said some crazy shit that made me mad.
She upset because we said it's systematically set up. You know what I'm saying?
No, that I do believe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Monster Mom. Now, we'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Streetligion Nation Radio, Streetligion Nation TV. I'm your host, Legacy City.
I'm your host, Prezzie, Montsho.
And we have 2 special guests in the building. Y'all know Miss Adrianne House.
Hey.
And also Miss Monster Mom, a.k.a. Tia.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? She in the building. I'm going to read some of these comments as much as I can. Because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm overlooking. I think they busted me out when like, you don't be reading people's comments. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we got
Read the comments. I'm trying to see what they say.
We got the You Smacking cookies, the strawberry lemonade.
I can't see over there.
You don't got your glasses.
Exactly.
Go to the top.
I need my glasses.
So we got hearing echo. We still hearing echo. Okay, stop. Straight out of Compton. Marcus Wilder checked in. I'm gonna tell you about this workout that I did this morning with. I'm gonna tell you about this workout I did with Marcus this morning. Staff Sergeant Bellamy would have killed that workout. That damn workout, I'm gonna kill Legacy City this morning.
Oh my God.
Listen, it's just, bro, I got like it. I thought Nilsson was holding her hand out. I'm like, give us some water. Give us some water. I can tell you what, it was bad. Boy, it was bad. I called the war Prezzie up at 6. Get up. I was hot, but I was so mad.
Why I gotta do this?
It was hot, but it was hot. I was mad. That damn, bro, she ain't fucking with you. You rather see Prezzie in the 4th wall. Yeah, Prezzie tripping. Prezzie got on some Hoochie Daddy shorts.
I got on uniform.
He got on the shorts that
I got on uniform.
She got them shorts from your daddy Haitian edition. I'm here with you, bro. It's us against them. Hey, we're gonna light their ass up nice. I don't know.
Yeah, like
No, definitely not a company uniform.
It is company uniform. Did I see the company all over this?
You know Prezzie got that OnlyFans, that feet OnlyFans.
See,
where she got French tips and ankle bracelets. See what somebody said.
oh my God.
So Uncle Cedric.
You can't take him
Look at Adrianne. She looking around like
Streetligion World Uncle Clifford edition. Y'all get the fuck. Okay.
I told
a lot
you
of y'all
to get
rappers
your
out here
ass.
be acting like Lil Murder, but I'm gonna let you slide. Nephew, that blue, I want. All right, I got you. See who else we got. I don't know why Prezzie didn't talk back into the camera. She just texted.
Because I'm not rude.
Yeah, okay, that's what's
I
up.
love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Years.
Yes, definitely. Streetligion Gear logo stamped approved. Okay. 4th wall, Lala Maria, Miss Ma'am. I'll go need another hood. And somebody kind of stole my other one. Who stole the Streetligion hood in Alabama? What's up, Raven? Yo, I host Raven hip hop party. I was bust around from High Learning. I was wilding out. I was cutting up. I'm gonna see, go steal it back. What the yes, sir, guys.
Are horrible mothers.
Hey, my baby mamas are horrible mothers. Let's see what I got. She's speaking straight facts. Okay, true facts. I have my son, not his mother. Yet, when I told people, they would say, "Wow, she let." That's an insult.
That's
Oh, yo, she let you. She don't let me do, bro.
That's my child.
Yeah, and then it's like, I gotta go babysit. No, I don't gotta babysit your own child. Waterhead ass. Yeah, he said let you
babysit your own child.
definitely jump. I'm gonna see. Let me see. They better have of the man matters. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jarrell? That's my brick bro. Hey, Tia.
Hey.
DCRGB. Oh, that's an acronym.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Detroit, what's up, Russell? You need to put your real name out there.
They don't want people to know her real name like that.
Maybe.
She making some moves she can't talk about yet.
Right. See?
Yo, Christopher is active.
Yeah, that's my dog. Shout out to my boy Macaroni Ray. You feel me?
Oh, damn.
Really?
I shouldn't have said shit.
Macaroni Ray. You feel me? I let this chick wear my hoodie because she was cold at the movie.
Oh, wait a minute.
And I later, wait. Hey, bro.
Oh, that hoodie gone.
That hoodie gone, bro.
That
hoodie gone. Streetligion on somebody else.
Oh, she gone.
Dang.
She promoting it with somebody
She
else.
on TikTok doing that shake leg with your hoodie on for somebody
wait
else.
a minute. Why is he going to the movies with people but be on my friend pages and stuff?
Oh,
Why
put
is
him
he-
out
okay.
there because
What
you
kind of
know
smell?
that's what I'm talking about.
We
No,
ain't
I'm just
doing
playing.
that.
Oh, Prez.
That's not what we talking about tonight, Prez.
Let him know. Put it out there. Put it out there.
Prez, don't act like, don't do that. Your friends, y'all seen the movie Ghost?
No.
With Patrick Swayze? Her friend be acting like Whoopi Goldberg that. So he
I hate that, y'all.
Did he even come from my
God. Don't come for his
Did he
friend.
even do that? Anyway, abandonment.
Abandonment.
I went to somebody else. I went to this girl page, and then how about he up there? I'm like, how you even know her? 'Cause
I
don't
told
even know
you,
her.
she telepath like Whoopi Goldberg. Your friend
Cause
got
me and
that.
her only got one
Look.
mutual friend, and it's him.
Your friend be like this.
Nah.
He on everybody page.
Thirsty.
Taking people to.
No.
Oh, look,
Your
look,
friend be
look.
there.
Look. He said you a snitch.
Thirsty.
I can't. I'm telling it. I'm a
You a
screenshot
snitch.
it. Like,
Good. I'm
that's how
glad
he
she
in your
telling.
business.
That's your-
Everybody else come on here
That's
too.
your last strawberry lemonade cookie. We won't tell on people on here.
I didn't say I said I screenshot it.
Oh,
Whatever
She
they do
said
with
she ain't
that
tell yet.
information, they do with that information.
she didn't tell yet.
Just like, hey girl, we was live. You see this?
I'm
What happened?
Facts.
Take his hoodie.
Then I'm gonna send them a screenshot of Whoopi Goldberg from Ghost. Like, this is why they do you like this. Right here. Anyway, abandonment.
Can we talk
Rhubarb.
about mental health?
Oh,
Well, we're gonna
Talk
get
about
into
that.
that.
That's all part of the abandonment.
Yup, there we go.
And all go
It's very
together.
important.
I mean, so we talking about women having child, the states and stuff will still let mom have a child. And they kid grow up losing Isaiah and shit, and they still winning.
Can't get enough of me.
You know? yeah. But now listen, let's this, ladies.
Okay.
If you had ever been with a man that had mother issues, not like a mama's boy, you know what I'm saying, but a man that suffered from mother abandonment, what do you think some of the things or toxic traits they will develop or things they expect you to do as that a mother should do, not your wife or girlfriend? You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not that. What it is that when you don't have that motherly love, like I have a mother love, right? So that's why I tell people, like, I don't understand a lot of stuff because I grew up with a good mother. Mm-hmm. So when people go through certain stuff, I'll never understand that because that's not the type of
Yeah, people don't understand. Like, I don't like my
people,
grandmama.
you can be happy. Like, people don't understand why people are the way they are. When you grow up nurtured and loved, and it's totally different
Than
right?
a person that was raised to
So
survive.
I think with men, it's the same thing kind of with women. When we grow up, we kind of look for the men that's like our fathers, whatever, because that's what we was missing or whatever. But like with men, I think the one thing with them is that because they've never had that motherly love, that nurture versus nature and all of that other kind of stuff, it's like they're quick to give up on everything, quick to give up on relationships, talk crazy to you, stuff like that, because everybody knows a man who doesn't respect his mother, doesn't respect no woman, right? Because your mother is held high. But when your mother didn't, you know what I'm saying, didn't raise you and stuff like that, and you felt abandoned, because a lot of times mothers will choose not to raise one child but have two other ones. That's mental. Like, that's a mental thing on a child, and they grow up with that, and it's never addressed. In our community, we don't address nothing. We starting to address shit now.
Yeah, because a lot of shit is taboo.
We wasn't addressing nothing. Y'all know it. You know what I'm saying?
Our community was crazy. Like, oh my.
I think a lot of men. Like, when they had that type of issue, they really need to go talk to somebody about it, because nobody can make up for that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just have things happen, right? And I think people don't understand about what happened back then, right? So sometimes a person is thinking that they made the best choice, not realizing how it's gonna affect somebody as they get older. But that's why you're supposed to have those type of conversations.
Let me ask you this question. A lot of people disagree with me. Well, go ahead.
You said you had a question before Adrian started talking. What was your question? What did you say before Adrian started talking?
Before she started talking?
You said, why do you think, like, a man that you dated, and then you said something else.
No, I think I was saying, like, how does it...
how does it look if you're, haven't dated a man that has?
And that's one of the things. They're quick to give up on a relationship, quick to give up on love, and don't know how to accept genuine love because they've never.
They don't know what it look like.
Yes,
they don't know what it looks like.
Mines are different. They're not quick. They're not quick to quit. They just don't know what to do. It's like, I'm with you, you with me all the time. But it's like now it's like we got to be taboo when we outside. You know what I mean? Because you don't want nobody to know that you care about anybody, because you don't want nobody to hurt you. So if I don't show you, you know what I'm saying, that I care about you and I'm not outside showing people that I care about you, if you hurt me, I pretty much don't have to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just step back and I'll just...
I think...
and some are jaded as well, though.
There's what?
Jaded towards women.
So some people that don't know what jaded mean, because some people thinking it's a men's society.
Explain that, 'cause I thought you was talking about
They be like, that bitch did turn to me. I got me fired. Yeah. So for those who don't understand, break it down for them.
Like when they didn't have their mother there, they have this like negative attitude towards women, like extreme negative attitude. Like you know, everything is a woman's fault. Women are no good. Women do this. Women do that. Like everything is a woman. They want a woman, but they are so jaded towards women.
That's what jaded means, guys. It's not entanglement.
What?
Well, we just.
You right, Prez.
I'm letting them know. She don't know our audience do that. They'll come with the punchline. Yeah, you get
but for real. But you know what? It's worse. It's worse when a man has the abandonment issues compared to a female. I don't know why. I don't know why. But you can really look at it like they are. When a man is genuinely hurt, they're hurt. Yeah,
because it's okay. Vulnerability can be a man's kryptonite. It can be if a man looking into a broken mirror and exposing your vulnerability can be detrimental to a man if he finally like loves something and that something that he loves add on to the breaks, the mirror. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think the one of the biggest compliments a man can give a woman, any woman, is his vulnerability. Right. You know what I'm saying? Outside of sex. Outside of sex. We're talking like, yo, these are my fears or these are this is where I'm, you know what I'm saying? So, and then not having a mother to, I guess, nourish that growing up, nurture that growing up, having a woman who addresses it or approaches it will put him in a defensive stand. Yeah. Right. I think, and not knowing that here you go, you in survival mode for no reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, because even like me, I'm an alpha female, right?
So you need to work on your delivery then. That's what you're saying. That's like I just heard you admit.
What I said.
Okay, go ahead.
What I said.
I hate when people got on lash. They keep their eyes closed. When
my eyes are not closed.
Okay.
Don't take that, Adrianne, like you ain't here waiting to say it, because I know you heard them.
You gotta just ignore it.
Listen.
No, go ahead. You got
That's what I'm saying. As an alpha female, I feel the same way. Like, and I'm gonna dig deep. I'm about to dig deep, right? So if y'all ready, y'all better listen. So my issues are, I'm about to tell you the whole world my issues. Okay. My issues are rejection. And they came from a long stem of,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody can't reject me
say,
because I turn into another person.
What the caption say she said? Okay. I thought the caption's going to pop up. I pay too much money on Facebook for y'all not to have no caption.
Listen. So my biggest issue, that's how I feel. Like when you take me into a sense of vulnerability, like I don't know how to deal with that. Like
so you get aggressive.
I will.
So is that been an alpha female though, T, or that just protection? Because there's a difference.
I think it's
when you're talking alpha, you're talking leadership.
But that's leadership along with protection.
No,
you know what I'm saying? We're constantly
it's different.
But we're constantly leading. You know what I'm saying? So our biggest thing is protection. That's the alpha for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's
because
the wrong definition, my sister.
But this is what I'm saying to you. That's my definition.
First of all, P Valley.
We ain't talking. P Valley came from you.
I'm saying when you are in that type of position, when you are used to being the leader, you're used to everybody looking up to you. You are very protective over yourself. Right. So I'm like, I get that what she's saying.
Yeah. So when I get into a sense of just like what you said, a man will get defensive. Women, with me, I guess you can call it defensive. I will call it aggressive.
It's same thing.
Or offensive. You say the wrong thing to me, or even if you claim to care about me too much, now my spider. You know what I'm saying? Now it's
so. Was you raised to survive, or was you raised out of love? Because you see the world different.
I could say that I was raised out of love, yeah.
And so something happened, got me.
But then I had to learn how to survive.
We grew up.
Did you
so
okay,
Dr. Phil
just kicked me, yo.
No, you know what happened? No, because we was all like, I was raised out of love, right?
But you were spoiled.
Something happened.
But then I grew up.
And you still spoiled.
I grew up. Meaning this, life started getting hard. Had kids when I was young. Mm-hmm. Then that's when survival mode kicked in.
Right.
So all that, that's when so once that happens, like that's all you know, because all you know is just the hustle.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's a transition that'll happen. Mm-hmm. If you raise our love and something happened, like maybe having a kid young, male or female, and you male and female having kids young, and you decide to be responsible. It's a difference. Right. Some people don't got it where the parents like, I got you. Right. You still go to college. Right. Some of us like, you made that grown decision.
You gotta
deal with these grown consequences as well.
That's right.
So you know what I'm saying. So like, and I think a lot of time we talk about alphas and betas, right? Mm-hmm. Different things or whatever, and some things force you to the forefront. To alpha always doesn't mean aggressive.
Right.
A lot of people, a lot of people get that. You gotta be.
But it looks
they get it.
They get it. It definitely. And beta don't also mean that you're soft. Or,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
It means that to other people. That's how they see it. They don't
but
see
that's
that
when you
we're
control the
passionate
narrative
and we're strong and we're leaders. That's not how they see it.
When you don't control the narrative, history writers are winners. We don't control our narrative.
Yep.
We don't. I made a joke about P Valley earlier, but truth would be told, statistically, only 6% of African American males are in the homosexual community. That's big. That's a small number compared to 100%, right?
Yeah.
But when you control the narrative, you got power, position, and influence.
Right.
You can flip the narrative.
80%.
There you go.
See what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? So when you say, and that's why I'm joking, but I'm like alpha female. Understand when people see it because it's an easy target. Oh, you're an alpha female.
Right.
Alpha females also don't mean that
like it's bad.
Alpha female also don't mean like I'm independent. So a lot of alpha females got spouses they work together with this. But when you don't control the narrative, you see what I'm saying? And so a lot of people when we talk about that's why I asked you was you raised out of love or raised to survive. If you were raised to survive, it's hard to
you don't know how to
you don't know how to you
didn't experience that.
Exactly. And then when somebody do love you, is they kickback is serious. And so then the culture, male and female, has PTSD, regardless of what, right? Yeah. And so that's just one thing. Even when we talking about this, we look at everything, politics. I wish families would teach financial literacy like they do religion and Democrats.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Because you see what I'm saying? Because if you really know the history of Democrats, a lot of black people wouldn't be Democrats.
Right.
You know, Reagan, Republican, put drugs in the community. We said Democrats do something. They did mass incarceration.
Right.
Obama took more kills up under his belt by police officers and didn't mention anything Democratic. Donald Trump came in. Yes, he gave everybody the right to vote, even when they got out of prison. Guess what y'all did? Y'all voted for the nigga that did the mass incarceration. Him and the lady in our first lady. So what I'm saying, we don't talk about. We just go by traditions instead of doing things that's supposed to be.
And that's why they know to come to us.
But exactly, even when it comes to our community, your pastor, your black church pastor, your white church pastor is not a therapist. Stop going to your pastor for therapists. For therapy's sake, she's not a professional therapist.
No, they're not.
He's not there for that.
But they talk to God, so that's...
I don't care if they talk to God.
I'm just saying.
It don't matter.
That's why they go to them.
It don't matter because if those who go...
if you can't talk to God. I'm just saying.
No, it ain't even that though, but like I said, Jesus had 12 homeboys and a doctor. Why was the doctor there then outside of the 12 homeboys?
Right. So.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying
is... professional
Go get professional help.
Go to a therapist. Go to somebody who's licensed.
And that's the thing that black people never talk about. Do y'all hear what I'm saying?
Go to therapy.
They never talk about therapy. Black people don't ever talk about therapy.
I promote it.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? What I'm going to go to therapy for? I don't need them. What you mean you don't need them? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got this, and this going on. You got this, and this going on. Together, what we going to do?
No, I just feel like when you talk about a child we hit it head on. When we talk about a child that been molested, growing up, and the parents or grandmothers and stuff sweeping under the rug, and then if you go to the churches and stuff, and they be like, well, it's a stronghold, and it's trauma. It's trauma.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The pastor say, we're gonna pray over this, and the people we're gonna come in agreement. Cool. Everybody got to believe in a higher power. I got it.
Right.
But at some point, people are put in place to dig this up from the root and deal with it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't keep saying Jesus is the answer. You know what I'm saying? And leaving shit traumatized.
And I'm not gonna lie, that really bothers me. That really bothers me.
Yeah, our culture
does. Like, I understand that you believe in God, and you may be spiritual. You over here might, I don't know, Buddha, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But because of what you believe in, don't push that on me. Because what I went through in my life, I need a little bit more than that. You know what I'm saying? And I need you to respect my space just like you want me to respect your godly space. Please respect my spiritual space.
People look at Tia because, I'm pretty sure they went back and said something to Tia because I'm quick to tell them, don't come at me with all that because I don't do all that. Mm-hmm. And they get offensive, but why are you getting offensive? That's what you do.
I should be offended that you came to me.
Thank you. And I tell people that, but they think, you know, look, everybody has their thing, right? That's not my thing. You gotta respect I'm going to respect you, though. Like, if my friends are doing programs in the church and stuff like that, I'm going to go because I'm going to support. Yeah. But don't think I'm finna be up gyrating, hooping and hollering and screaming. I'm be sitting there looking at you like you crazy. Like, let's get this on with. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
I mean, and like I said, everything has its culture, right? But the problem with everything having its culture, when you try to make that culture the be-all answer. Yeah. I can't think of, I'm sure 99.9 of those black people that got killed by police officers didn't want the preacher to be like, oh, well, Jesus is going to take care of it. Fuck that. Not, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. We need to handle some things because, you know what I'm saying? The bottom line is, we don't, for one, no disrespect to Martin Luther King, but the most detrimental thing he did was fighting for desegregation. Yeah.
I still believe that.
Because
we fought harder. We had more respect for ourselves. Our morals and our values and our beliefs was very different when we had to fight to be, right? Mm-hmm. So when we decided to integrate,
I just feel like he
stopped fighting.
He birthed.
We stopped fighting.
He did
because we feel like we are apart and we're never going.
We're never going to be apart. That's why I said the
like
conclusion.
We're never going to be apart. Like they're never. Barack Obama was president and people was on Facebook with monkeys and stuff. Like you would have never disrespected another.
And let me tell you how the crazy the law is. Anybody that
you know what I'm saying? Like, you would have never did stuff like that.
But it's the thing about it. Anything says against now because Bush changed the law, right? Because it was lighting his ass up, and he's like anybody speak out against the president is just considered treason.
Because he got a shoe thrown at him too.
He got a shoe thrown. That was in another country though. Like was it in another country? It was an American shoe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's
an American shoe.
Okay, now them flip flops do hurt though. Man. I've been hit with one of them over there before. There's some professional rock chonkers over there. Yeah,
they make them naturally.
But then. But like they got on TV and like Obama is excuse my language. They called him a pussy on TV.
That's what I'm saying. They
didn't get no charges.
The whole 8 years that he was in office, and that's why I keep telling people like at the end of the day you have to continue to fight because we're never gonna be equal. It was a black man for president, and they dogged this man every day, and didn't nobody stop it.
Well.
Didn't nobody stop it because if they stopped it, we wouldn't have been able to hear the comments. If they stopped it, it wouldn't have went that far like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they did not respect him. But let me tell you what I always feel about Barack Obama being president.
What's up?
If nothing else, he was able to show those little kids in the projects.
Oh yeah.
That you can become. But no. Let me say this because what bothers me with black people is we are so busy with this tug of war shit. Mm-hmm. If you didn't like Barack Obama, cool. But don't take away from what he did for kids who looked up to him. You understand what I'm saying? Because he did something that none of us never thought we was ever going to be able to see, which is because he became president of the United States of America. Right? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, all these woke niggas, because, whatever, just constantly beating a man down. That shit bothers me because what you show people is how we constantly beat each other down. You're not even giving this man his accolades for going as far as he went, something that you, nigga, couldn't do. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're not even giving him accolades for that. You haven't seen Barack Obama cheating on his wife? Nobody's praising that black love. You understand what I'm saying? Like these presidents and senators and congressmen, they constantly doing something, whether it's with a man, another man, or a woman. And it break on the news. Oh, okay, it's cool. But nobody, we never, as black people, talked about how this man and this woman been together all these years with these 2 children, and ain't no baby mamas popped out nowhere.
No, it ain't that. But
ain't nobody. You understand what I'm saying?
But when once again, it goes back to, I think. Here we go, right? I think, once again, these conversations are had, but when you're not in position and power, and me and my road manager fuss all the time. I'm surprised he ain't called in yet. I guess we ain't hit no subject yet when it comes to, like I'm talking about, like, sometimes we get disrespectful, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to, like, we talk about black women and this and that. I'm like, a lot of things is not going to change in your eyes, because we don't control the narrative. Right. It's a lot of black families out there. Right. There's more black families out there that you know, right now the TV, they eased it in with Blackish.
Yeah.
They eased it in with Blackish. They got Anthony Anderson, then they got Bo, and now it just go. That started with that. Now it's all interracial, right?
Yeah.
And then they got some of the most powerful black women on the forefront of interracial relationships and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so I know people like, well, you shouldn't be. I don't care. I'm just showing you the motive when you got position and power. What you see is what the people in position gonna always
want you to see. That's
exactly.
what they want you to see. They don't want you to see that there's a lot of black families that stay strong, that have been together for years. They don't show you that. That's just like when they talk about black on black crime. It's white on white crime.
It's Mexican on Mexican.
So the other day I was having like this epiphany, right? And I thought to myself, let me show you. Shut up. Let me tell you how much. Let me tell you how we are oblivious to stuff, right? Listen.
Go ahead, talk to me.
I watch a lot of Dateline. I watch Snap. I watch all these shows, right? And I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated, right? Because all you see is all these white people on these shows killing their wives, killing their children, killing this, killing that. Why you not? They don't put that in the narrative. But as soon as somebody in the hood gets shot, oh my God, this black on black crime, they get whole shows dedicated to them, whole episodes.
But it's a difference.
You see but you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But the mainstream
killing is a killing. And look, they be killing behind money. They be killing behind little bitty stuff.
But white people
I didn't want her to divorce me because she was gonna take what I had. So you killed her? But that's okay.
They ain't scared to sacrifice their own.
They get a whole network that would do a whole story about what they did. Not us.
But we make that
that's just that.
We make that main.
You understand? Like we don't have no excuses.
They make that mainstream money off of us though.
Right.
Believe it or not, those networks, it's a certain.
I'm just saying, like that be tripping me out. How it's like it's white on white crime every day. Like white men be killing their wives like 9 to nothing. I be watching that Dateline and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Girl, yeah, I be watching the marathons and everything. But what I'm saying is that
you have time to watch marathons.
Don't worry about me. Let me tell you. But this is what I'm gonna say.
Bruh.
But no, when I'm not answering my phone to people when I'm at home, that's what I'm watching my shows.
I know.
Oh yeah, when my show's on, I cut everybody loose.
So you watch Dateline and what else? What else you watch? Okay. Dateline.
I watch Dateline. I watch The Golden Girls. You know that's like my favorite.
I think Better White killed all them.
Like, that's not even together. Like,
but when you be having stressful days, I watch shows like Golden Girls because it's like, you know what I'm saying. It takes some of that stress away because I deal with some stupid people on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm. I like Criminal Minds.
And so, but what I'm saying is, I watch these shows and I'm like, it ain't nothing but white folks on these shows. Like, we're not killing, you know, they're killing behind life insurance policies. They get a whole show dedicated to them.
But see, I mean, I don't mean anything, but white people do some extreme stuff. Y'all steal elections.
Y'all?
Yeah, they do. They steal elections.
Y'all?
Oh, God. Oh, that was wrong? Well, let me do collateral damage. We'll be back after this commercial break, y'all. And we'll be back here with our special guest, Adrianne.
He's the best. He's the best. No, but for real, like, I be like, damn, the white folks get a whole show for their killings. We just go to jail. That's it. Don't nobody want to know why we did it. Don't nobody care about why we did it.
Get publicly recognized on the...
Why football ain't go to commercial break yet?
to the 210 San Antonio, baby. Man, 210, that's more like the 214, homie. Detail.
We'll be there in just a little bit, promise.
When Theo finally gets his best friends together for the Top 5 weekend, he's sure it'll be like old times. Drinks, food, and laughs.
Hey. Hi, Sarah.
But who will be laughing come Sunday after all their secrets are revealed? Catch all the drama
Apparently you didn't try hard enough.
as Deuce 10 Films and the Actors Hall present Top 5 Weekend, starring Marcus Wallace,
I think Dina might be stepping out with some other dude.
Rebecca Silk,
I am not having a three-way with you, Mo.
Matthew Smith III,
What the hell you doing, man?
Bree McKay,
I see myself as being the next Kim Kardashian.
Chris Gamage,
Sarah, have you not been paying attention to what's been going on today or tonight?
and Rebecca Henderson.
When? How?
Why did you marry me?
I thought you were what I needed.
I don't need anything else. I just need you.
Having a kid at 15 is no joke. Having twins at 15 is an avalanche.
I would have been the only white person there.
You realize you're still gonna be the only white person there, right? But my first love and I thought we could make it. What do kids know? All these young people not knowing their history. And thinking what's out now is the best thing ever. I don't even know what came before. Or it's a bunch of random noise and words. Rippadoo, rippadoo, zippadoo, rippadoo. By the end of high school, I had Charles Jr. with me and my folks. Rebecca had Chase with her. We split the job and stayed friends. Using each other having affairs. Me and my friend's relationship's on the rocks right now. 4 years ago, Junior died. I think I'm just now waking up from that nightmare.
We should probably get dressed.
Actually, I kinda don't care.
Hi, welcome back to Streetligion Nation Radio. Tonight's
Hey,
Streetligion
we in
Nation
the
TV.
building.
I'm Legacy City,
I'm Prezzie Montsho.
and we have Miss Adrianne House in the building, along with Miss Tia Gibson. You know what I'm saying? So check this out.
And we are the alpha females.
Yes.
Stay tuned for our
That's our
podcast,
podcast.
people, because it's coming.
When? Since you brought it up, when?
And
coming
it's
at
coming.
ya.
It's coming.
No,
It's
it
coming.
ain't coming at you.
It's
We
coming at
birthing
ya.
this baby. We birthing the baby. We are birthing
Yeah.
this baby.
Well, what
This is
y'all
our
messed
premiere.
y'all in?
This is our premiere. We
Right here.
premiering.
Y'all ain't disagree but one time. This shit ain't.
No, I did twice.
Y'all don't count because you got this hot ass hoodie on.
You
and
know
this,
what?
Look,
Listen.
And you know what's crazy is that we disagree on a lot of stuff, but actually we agree to disagree, so it makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
You know what? We even decided the other day that we have people that do a lot of copying of
Right.
who we are, right?
Right.
But the thing is that what they don't realize that they're really actually doing is what the fuck we told them to do. You doing what I want you to do anyway.
Right.
So thank you.
I didn't hear
Copy,
her last thing.
forward,
my caption.
behind me.
You know what? I know
in
why the
front of
caption
me,
ain't working.
side
I'm
of
looking
me.
at the down.
I don't care. You
wrong
still doing
screen.
what you
What the caption say?
say?
For a while, I'm gonna be sleeping today. Oh, there you go. It's too. I'm gonna look on my phone. Cause
I'm
for a
pretty sure you
while,
missed it by now.
for a while, lacking on her Mackin today.
How?
You-
She
I'm
liked
just
it.
like,
Oh,
sure.
you know what I'm saying?
You
I
gotta
cut
pick and
everybody's
choose.
music,
One, you
so
want to see the caption? You want to see the
my
comments?
phone
Which one you
cuz
wanna
for
see?
a while.
Right,
For a
so-
for a
Come
while.
on, I'll pick one,
I'm
sir.
gonna Mac, yeah.
Look, he's sending a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna see what they say. Hey, let's go
I
read.
cannot read that.
Cause you don't
That's
got your
not-
glasses.
I know.
Let's go.
I
Let's
need
go.
my
Who we got?
glasses so
Let me see.
bad.
Boom, boom. What we?
Oh, I like what Raven said.
Let me see
What
what we
Raven
got.
say?
It's a lot. I'll go up. Does it?
I'm straining myself.
Okay,
trying
let me
to
see.
see that.
Boom. Okay, go up. Where Raven at? Oh, we said something about a snitch already, right? Because one of your friends is a snitch. He might be talking to Prezzie.
Keep going,
Oh,
keep going, keep going, keep going.
Jada Entanglement. I thought her eyes were closed. Also, I thought so too. It's the lashes. I feel you.
My
on
eyes
that.
are like this all the time.
I feel you on
Without
that.
the lashes.
I feel you on that content. I hate rejection also. That's why I don't ask for nothing. I don't approach women. They have to approach me first because I'm afraid
You
of
missed out
rejection.
on your blessings like that.
You know what? That's
No, you
so.
didn't.
That's
You
good that
missed
you
out on
said
your
that because that's
blessings
real.
like that.
Unless,
just started
he said
like-
unless I'm drunk. You think so?
I don't
Good,
want it.
steal it back.
I don't want it. It wasn't real.
Hold on, let me see what that is. Donald Punk finna get locked up. Yeah, he about to go to jail for.
I thought they said they couldn't put him in jail.
They ain't going to jail.
If our coaches taught us
they
financial,
do all this because they trying to direct us our attention. And we don't even care about none of that shit.
If our coaches taught us financial literacy like they taught us religion, I think we would be damn near millionaires. Yeah, we'll be a flourish. Yep. Did y'all know it's the only a town in Africa, Orana, only white people. In South Africa.
I can believe it. I can believe it.
Yeah. Martin Luther King was on them whores. Yeah.
You so right.
Greed, white people, that Adrianne pet peeve.
A man
snap. Somebody laughed. She watched Dateline, Forensic Files, and P Valley.
Y'all do.
Put them together, clap.
Fourth Wall fell asleep and then go to commercial. No, she didn't go to commercial. Not at all. Dang, I need medical coverage in a commercial like this.
Media coverage.
Where we at? Oh, media coverage. I need my glasses. Theo and his friends were message the whole damn top 5 weekend. Oh, y'all make sure y'all go check out Top 5 Weekend by Marcus Wallace. Great independent film on Streetligion Nation TV. If you got Roku, make sure. Is it Roku or Roku?
Roku.
If you go,
Roku.
It's Roku?
Yeah. I don't care. I don't like none of that stuff.
It's Roku.
Well, how you watch Dateline and stuff?
Cable. Nigga, cable.
You still got cable?
Damn right I showed.
I should have known. When a person got a gray sideburn, they still got. You got to
land. At my age, at least I still got sideburns. These motherfuckers out here with the nothing.
Okay,
that's she said y'all got them basketball edges. Hey, you got a landline.
I gotta have somebody to call.
I die laughing every time I see Chucky Manager talking about his young life or having kids. Fire. Fourth Wall back there on that Grank.
They better leave my Lala alone.
You know, Lala, you want a cookie? Leave her alone. She working.
Hey, go down for
She working.
That's the last comment. Ozzy, we got to get Thug Life so Roku.
So Roku. Just because she from Compton. She not from Compton.
Let cable go.
But Thug Life, like, how am I Thug Life? Like,
y'all missed all the comments.
What's the other comment?
What did Raven just say?
First of all,
I just asked him to go up.
I don't like change. Like, I want to flip.
No, Raven said if the man is with.
I don't want to stream shit. I don't want to do none of that.
You don't want to stream.
I don't want to. I want to flip through my channels with my remotes.
No,
I don't do all that shit. I can't stand. I download that app. I can't stand that.
I bet you the type of person that watch the channel scroll up, and when you miss it, you gotta wait till it starts.
I do it with the guide.
You go to the guide. I was just about to say you go to the guide.
Raven Phelps Jackson, who also baked these cookies, these strawberry lemonade cookies.
That's right.
From You Smacking. You Smacking.
There she go. There she go on her bullshit. If the man is with a trash ass woman, see, there go right there.
That's why I told him to read it.
If a man is with a trash ass woman, she ain't gonna help him either. Me and my husband is gang.
That's right.
That's right. And these baby mamas had another thing coming playing with them. Raven said,
and she right, facts.
That's what she said. Gang. I'm not gang. I do not gang bang, but that was 50 Cent. That's how you avoid RICO cases. Yeah.
Woo! If you're black, you still get it.
Yeah. So let me read something else down here. Baby mamas are horrible, baby. We read that one already. Love what you ladies are doing. Miss you both, ladies. Love you both. It's Gracie Gonzalez.
Oh, hey, Gracie.
Thank you. Hey,
you remember Gracie? Her son was Ernesto, and then had a daughter too. Remember they was in our program, our first program. You remember
when you was when you was doing.
I can't think of her daughter's name, but you remember the daughter.
Since she was the older, right?
No, Ernesto. I think Ernesto was older.
He's the oldest.
Was he the quiet guy?
Yeah, he was real quiet.
Okay, yeah.
So,
I always watch the quiet kids. I'd be like,
cause
them the ones that be.
But no, and so that's why me and Tia decided to do Alpha Female.
What day is it debuting? It ain't coming on cable either. whatever.
Maybe we can go on Rook.
I think so, because guess what? You can send it to Streetligion Nation TV and get some television analytics, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
So we work on that because we do so much, but we want our podcast. Our podcast is gonna be nothing. It's just straight talk, no chases. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be hitting all the topics, all the topics, and we have great conversation.
That's right.
We have a real great
conversation.
Have food. Yeah, we're gonna have food too.
We're gonna have food. And we're gonna talk with men too sometimes.
Right.
What kind of men y'all gonna have up there?
We're gonna have all kind of men on there. Like we're not about male bashing and stuff like that. Like we don't want to do any of that. We do not male bash.
Yeah, I don't do that.
We do not male bash.
I didn't say
if
y'all
you
did.
sorry, you sorry. Just take that ticket and keep it moving.
I love you too, Irene.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. So no, it's not about because that's not what it's about.
Sorry.
If you sorry, you sorry. It is what it is. But no, we don't want to male bash because we get it. Like men, they need some uplifting too. But we just not worried about that.
What about mental health, ladies? Are y'all gonna talk about mental health?
Yeah, that's serious.
So
like that's
Go
really
see a
serious.
therapist. I sit on my therapist couch all the time.
I seen a thing
I don't have no
earlier
couch to sit on with her.
that I was talking about. So it was a video, and it was a woman that's like, why is it when men need therapy, they don't go to therapy? They expect their woman to get them out of the situation. Like, you know what your issues are, but you
A
don't
woman
know.
said that?
Or
Yeah.
they sleep underneath another one.
Yeah, that you expect that to get out instead of going to an actual therapist and actually getting help.
I think it's a label type thing. Like maybe they feel like they're gonna be labeled or something like that.
No,
That's
I don't
not
think-
a manly thing. I don't know, but if you need to go talk to somebody, you need to go talk to somebody. Simple as that.
And see, before
Why
it
that
used to
woman
be
won't
like-
ask her man? Because obviously she talking about him.
Well,
Why
no,
she won't
she
ask
was-
him? He go get a
because,
therapist.
She's talking about a guy that she met, and he was like, you know, I got this going on, I got this issue, I got this issue, and she's like,
Oh, yeah, don't bring me on
he's
that.
like, but you know, you the kind of woman, you real sweet or whatever like that. I feel like we can get through this, and she's like, no, go see somebody. If you know you have these known issues, go see someone and talk it out. Like, don't expect me to be the one to pick
That's
you
so
up.
sad.
Well, did she
because
entertain it though? That's what I'm
No,
saying.
she's
Oh,
like, hey,
okay.
here's a few therapists, and that was it. Like, don't call me.
Okay, cool. That's
Which
what I
is
was
like
asking. Like,
when
if you entertain this shit, that's
Yeah,
one thing.
yeah.
But now that's what I was asking.
But it's like, it seems like when it comes to men, you have more women like, oh, I can help you, I can do this, I can do that,
Nurture
as opposed
it.
to,
We
yeah,
nurture it.
try to
Nurture
jump
it.
in, as opposed to like when a woman got issues, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's not too
She
many
come
men
with too
that,
much baggage.
yeah, she come with,
She
go
crazy.
Yeah,
She this.
Like-
She that. Oh, nigga, you just
crazy.
don't want to deal with it. Trash
Exactly.
ass. Get your ass
Is
down.
that
think
because the
for
person?
so long
No, that's
I've
not fair, Adrian. Because that woman didn't
All about
want
being fair, life ain't fair.
She was talking about that woman didn't want to deal with it, so she trash ass because she
but
gave him
another
therapy.
woman will though.
But we don't
No, but
label. But we don't label y'all. Like men have a bad habit. She
I'm like,
crazy.
Tia, look at
She
my eyes, roll 'em.
this. She that. If you got a problem, we just gonna tell you to go see the therapist. We're not gonna talk down. We're not gonna bash you. We're not gonna do that.
But see, I don't do that. I'm all into healing. I'm all into healing. Like, whatever I could do. But this is the thing. I've been that down ass bitch for a long time.
If you bring up,
I
healing
now
one
want
more time,
somebody to be on my side. Like, I want you to help me heal.
Tia
I'm
being
tired of
so-
healing.
Well,
I'm
stop
tired.
listening to Erykah Badu. See what
I'm
you did.
tired. I'm getting
you
tired
had no
of
business
your
doing it. You had no business
You don't
healing.
never buy me nothing. I'm tired. I'm tired. Like,
So-
I want somebody to have my back.
I
Tia,
think she's tired.
Tia said she is. You know, anybody Tia selling her drawers on,
Listen, no.
and her drawers.
Listen, no.
They come with 2 incense and a half lit candle, so you get the full experience.
You get on my nerves. No.
It's
Because
like,
I got people that really will be asking.
and they come with 3. They come with 3 hairs from our eyelashes.
Oh my
One
gosh. I
in each
swear.
and a half. So
You
they
ain't getting
so
out of
you
the
get this kit.
These is
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
I get a kit.
You get a kit, a healing.
I got 25 wears out of these. You know what I'm saying?
I cannot do lashes. My sister put lashes on me over the weekend, and I'm like, I could see myself blinking, like they right.
Oh, yeah,
I cannot.
I know it's like.
But so, I'm gonna lie, y'all. For those who ask me in my inbox, yes, I can feel Tia blink. I feel the air every time she
Y'all
closes
get
her
on
eyes.
my
They ask me that.
But you know what?
You know what?
I'm not even go there.
They
See,
ask
I
me.
got them almond eyes. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Mesmerize them.
Cheese hat. Chai Negro. Chai Negro.
Yeah, ching. Without the lashes, I'm still ching.
So I'm going to go to these
It's like
comments.
that.
Her whole voice changed when she said it too. I told you to look in the camera.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in to the Alpha Female. So we will be working out this studio.
Oh, she just decided that. This is what we do. I just go with the flow until I disagree.
Let me read something. Did y'all hear Tia's voice change when she talking about her eyes? That's alpha male after dark. Alpha female after dark. So y'all catch on that.
That's a good ass idea.
No, don't do that.
That's what I'm trying to say. Don't do that. They want it. They want it when they can't get it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Back to Flashes.
I'm sorry. Back to what you were saying about the air.
Also, she's part of Monster Moms. That's a non-African. That's some hard shit. That's some hard shit. Look,
because it went together.
She walked into it. It's a guy who don't give a fuck. Like he at home like dang, looking at Tia like Monster Mom. That nigga sitting there leg like this. Monster
He gonna be in front of my office like
doom.
Why she not here?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? About some white prison drawers on. Like look. Prezzie, true story. Yeah. We had a prison episode like when you hold your man down or some shit like that. I guess Prezzie said, yeah, she'll put honey bun on his books. Prezzie ain't really no street person. She's not at all.
All right,
so maybe like a week later. Maybe a week later. Let me tell the story. A week later, she was like, this guy sent me a picture from a facility.
No.
Oh my God.
No, real press. You telling it wrong.
Okay, tell it.
That's not
telling it wrong. You telling it wrong, B.
That's
dead ass.
Telling it wrong.
That is not.
On the board. What happened, Prezzie?
I said, yeah, if I'm with somebody, I'm going, put something on their books, make sure they get honey buns or whatever like that. And then the dude sent me, like, probably 2 days later, just like, hey, or whatever. And I was just like, looking at the background.
That's the shit that be getting me.
Because he's up on the balcony.
No, what word did you use that you said he was on?
He's in some type
It was the background.
Yeah, because, how you study a picture. Like,
no.
Wait a minute.
What did you say he was in?
I can see some bars down beneath him. So I said, not a correction.
Wow.
I said some
you
type
said
of
facility.
Because I had another Facebook friend that was transitioning out back into the world.
She said transitioning.
He was at the halfway house.
From
He getting out, nigga.
Yeah.
He getting out. He coming home.
You see how?
Yeah, he coming home.
Prezzie working the corporate rail, so she get here.
Sounds really nice.
He coming home, Prezzie.
Who's in there laughing on the?
No, it's my home.
Man, who's on the show laughing so hard?
He was
he got back into society.
Exactly.
You can't use the word transition with black people. We would thought he died.
No,
you gotta make.
He got himself together. Benefit of the doubt or whatever. So I'm like, I didn't want to say directly he in jail, but I'm like,
she's like, he's in a facility. I'm like, well, the jumpsuit
judge him.
No, I knew what was up. See, this is the thing. In my DMs, I know what's up when they say my homie gave me your information. Like, I don't even know who your homie is. So then I say,
you're probably one of them monster daddies.
I say, who your homie? Who your homie? Because the background is just plain. Like, where you at? Why you just got on a white shirt? You don't have no other pictures on your page.
It's
like,
a monster
dad.
daddy.
Jail.
Yeah, he a monster dad, all right. He a monster dad, all right.
I had a guy that was like, my friend, he locked up right now. He like to read, so I'm gonna send him your book so he can read, and then he'll tell me what he think about it, and then I can get with you, and we can discuss. I'm like, okay.
Now you can write. That's called pen pals.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need you to talk to me about it. Just write it. That's terrible.
She said, "I'm sure I know that's right. I go hard for my husband." Destiny. That's the name.
That's her name.
The girl, Destiny.
Destiny, you right. That's her name.
I didn't remember. It was on I don't take credit for it. I did it like it popped in my head. I did. Let me see what else. Love you too, Tia. And the crew. That's how you break up families right there. She's David Ruffin, we the crew.
Hey. I'm about to start singing. Yeah.
This is David Lashes. And we are the Blinkers.
What?
I got nothing but love for you. No,
that was Eddie Kane.
That was Eddie Kane. Black card suspended. Black card suspended. Black card suspended. Give me that. My daughter's name is Destiny. Yeah. Thug Life and Compton podcast show coming soon. Oh shit. I guess
What'd he say?
You gonna be Compton because you associate.
She's from New York. She can't be Compton.
She's Compton and I'm Thug Life. How we both gonna be Compton?
Well, cause it's the Columbus, Texas. I was pissed off going to Houston. I was like Columbus.
How we both gonna
I know I ain't drive that far.
And I'm from New York. You gotta
shit say
change
what
that.
Columbus. All right, let's see what we got.
Squad. I like that better.
Just sleep underneath another one. It works for a little bit.
Oh yeah, you commented.
Yeah, I commented on
She
that.
said squad. Let's see what we got. Oh, let me find out Compton selling draws on.
That's me. That's supposed to be you.
Dang. She still got the sin in them, huh? Okay, them limited edition. Pressica was Senator Penn Pal, 100 bonds and prison. What the shit is going on? God. Hey, look, that's probably why she got her thigh. You can't even watch it.
But I'll be backwards because if I'm sending him stuff with my thigh out, gonna do.
Let me find a letter.
He ain't getting none either.
I'm like, what is this doing? What that do for me though?
Let me, Lala, if you see any facilities they got the word correction on there and they got her name on there, let me know. Fired. Don't do
what
that.
for uplifting black men that's been institutionalized?
By shaking a thigh?
You know what? You know
so
what?
you'd rather deprive them?
Oh wow!
I don't know what in the Prezzie Pornhub you got going on. She's speaking for herself. That's
what?
I am.
How are you for?
But I ain't for playing with black men. It's a difference.
What else you gonna do? He ain't locked up. All he can do is play.
So y'all co-sign.
No, I'm not.
I just want to make sure. Look, they're like, whoa, wait a minute. They're like, whoa. They're going to be all on the Alpha Female show. I want the one with the lashes on. Gray Wave got her knees out. I like it. Like what? Her knees out.
Y'all messing with my mental health.
Very much so.
She got her knees out. So we got the Alpha Females. Hey, what else you got going on? Hey, what you got going on?
Well, you know, I'm still EPPC, East Point Promise Prevention Coalition. If y'all got kids who want to do a podcast, bring them out. Cedric built me a cute studio, and it's live. So that, and Unity Riders, trail riding.
Unity Riders, she a rider.
I can't wait to get my horse.
Grand Rising.
How many horses you got?
I have 3.
Can I borrow some money?
Grand Rising Riders, which is the youth horsemanship and mentor program.
You know, 3 horses like 3 Mustangs, but they real horses. They expensive. I just asked her, can I borrow some? She kept on talking. How long? Try this again. Excuse me, sister.
She love her. What's your horse's name?
Midnight, Bandit, and Remy.
Why? What Bandit come from?
Bandit, because they dark, they quarter horses and they black horses, so like pure black. So.
I thought Bandit probably stealing the other horses' hay.
Bandit is a good one. Midnight is the main one, so yeah, and Remy is the baby.
I want to see a picture of these horses.
You ain't seen pictures of my horses?
You got an iPhone?
Yeah,
Add drop it to me so we can put it on the screen right here.
Who?
Add drop it to me.
I don't know how to do all that.
Because you got cable.
Just go to
Connected to the. Oh man, if you don't give me that joker eye, she try to see so bad her eyes start watering on the side. Like,
y'all need my glasses so
boy,
bad.
you know how blind you gotta be for your eye to water on the side.
Go to hell, Cedric. Go to hell.
And she gotta hold her breath to see. That's
y'all crazy.
That's why I be in his ass on Facebook. It's the messy shit he be doing.
When y'all rewind this back, a matter of fact, Bentley Ray, find this clip where she looking just like this on her phone, and we're gonna post it tomorrow.
Oh, you bet not, Cedric. There they go.
Let me see it. Oh, let me see these horses. Let's see how you airdrop it. Airdrop it.
So you go to airdrop.
That's too much. Like I feel like people.
That's why you have.
That's too much. That's why people be in your business because y'all be doing all that extra stuff.
That's why you have an
You see it?
It costs that much money.
You see my
horses? Investment.
Here, hold on. Let me give you some more.
No, we won't need to see that. We good with that one. Yep. Drop that horse on there real quick. Hey, make sure you
I like the black one.
I like the black one.
What do I put it on? La?
No, put it on
Cedric McManny?
Yeah. You gotta convert it over? Yeah, go ahead and do your thing real quick. Tia, what you got going on, Tia?
Oh gosh. gosh, I just had a braiding class for little girls and their moms.
What kind of class?
Braiding class.
Oh, they said breathing. I'm like, that's automatic. You
don't
hustling.
understand nothing
He
else.
gets on my nerves.
Because you trying to be cute. When you ain't had them lashes on last time, you was like, you was with us.
On last time.
No, you
She
didn't.
always got on lashes.
I had lashes on last time.
Your eyes were butt ass naked
No,
last
these
time.
is like 3D though. But the last ones, no, they was.
Nah, you in here trying to be cute with your lashes. Don't talk with your eyes here.
Oh my
you got your little baby hair hanging out your forehead. Y'all be getting on my nerves.
He attacking me.
She been acting up since she got here to myself. Yes, I be in deep thought. Like, open your eyes. I be in deep thought, and you know. She using shit like Monster Mother's prosperity.
Yes.
No, it's
prosperity.
Yeah.
It helps.
So we got them horses.
Children.
Let's see Adrianne horses. And what's the name of your trail ride team?
Your crew? Unity Riders.
Unity Riders.
Only because I really want to do stuff like, you know, I'm real big with community. So trail riding families, that's what it's about. I want to go back to that. We want to go back to that old school way of trail riding. Like, I'm old, so you're not gonna catch me in a whole bunch of short shorts and stuff like that. And I don't gyrate my ass all over the
Hold up now.
No, wait a minute.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait a minute.
Because in 1994, I was
you
like,
wearing no short shorts, you're gonna chop your legs. Like, why would you want to chop all up in there?
I don't want to chop nothing.
That's why you don't put on no shorts. That's why you put on spare.
Experience.
So she gonna have some horse draws as well coming to her audition as well.
I hate said job for real.
And they would smell like sea biscuit.
Oh my
fresh, silky. You know that's a horse, right? You know that? Yeah, a lot of people know that. You know what I'm saying? So Tia, she just expanding.
No, and I think like that culture is like, you know, back in the day with our culture, if you own horses and stuff, that was like prestigious because horses do cost money.
That's why I actually borrowed some.
They do cost money.
You got 3 of them.
But also I feel like we're losing a generation, right? Mm-hmm. Because you have a lot of kids, I think, in our community. We always want them to play some type of sports. Everybody don't want to play sports, but they're not awarded. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Different things because black people don't own land. Black people don't own. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you are blessed to have stuff like that, like it's your duty, right, mm-hmm. to let a child experience that type of stuff.
Well, like I know a lot of I didn't learn too much about trail riding until I got here, right. And like this is like last year when I started doing hosting at Vibes and a lot of the trail. Right, I'll go on the off day.
Yeah, and they be there.
And they be there. They practicing. They getting ready for the different things. Right. I'm like, oh, this shit is real big.
Yeah, it is.
And trail riders can goddamn do the same 4-step dance to any song. Yeah. Whether it's fast
or slow.
More
Zydeco music and stuff.
Zydeco, they get down. They do the same dance for Cash Money taking over for the 99s.
That's what she told me.
And one dude, that song they kept playing, what's that dude name? Jay Morris. Is his name Jay Morris? I hope there ain't nobody else on Facebook. But it was so shout out to Jay Morris. But I think they were dancing to Jay Morris that they were doing this dance. But anyway, the point is, like, when you talk about horses and old school ways, I see a lot of people on 4-wheelers out there as well.
Yeah, that's and technically like that shit. I mean, people can do that. You do whatever you want to do, but you know when you talk about trail riding, you're talking about horseback riding, right? But that also can be like a lot of problems because if those 4-wheelers spook a horse and that horse buck and you on that horse. You understand what I'm saying?
You see what happened to Superman there? You like this for
you don't even want them in the back. You want to trail ride. You want to be out there on the trails on horses. And then sometimes people, you know, they have their party wagons and stuff, but stuff like that, like, I'm not going to go.
Let's see these horses that Adrianne got real quick. Let's go. Let's see these horses.
They cute.
You know what I'm saying? It's 2 black horses in the
brown.
They
quarter horses. Say it right. Quarter horses and a saddlebred.
A saddlebred.
A Louisiana saddlebred.
Louisiana's them country ass horses.
That's all right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all right.
Which one is Bandit?
Bandit got the red. You know I can't see.
It's okay.
That one right there is Midnight. So that's his brother behind him, Bandit.
Bandit the brown one.
No, Remy is the brown one.
Remy is the brown because like Remy is brown like yak. Okay, I got you.
Duh.
Dang, you should
name it Midnight and Bandit.
Midnight is actually kind of blue, but
Midnight is black.
That's when you're told black, you're blue.
You know, you struck match like 12:45. You Yeah, I got you.
Get on my nerves.
Hey, let's go back to the. All right, them Adrian horses. So if you need to borrow some change,
no, you don't.
Shit. Them horses are paid in full. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to know she got it. She got it. You know what I'm saying? Also, she's like I said, the EPPC program, and that's one thing we figured out was everybody don't rap. Everybody don't produce.
Right.
So we had to diversify, like, on the spot, the program and stuff of that nature. So those different things happen or whatnot.
So just know it's programs out there for children. I think parents just have to want to take their children because children can't take themselves. And if a child is not interested in something that a parent is interested in, the parent seems to not be interested or don't want to do it, and that's not fair, right?
And then they complain about there's nothing in the
right, and it's stuff to do.
There's
like
Tia
has programs, I have programs. You know, we have a lot of our friends that are grassroots organizations. They have programs, but I don't know if people want us to, you know, come to the house and grab their hand and say, I don't know what they want from us, right? But it's a handful of us that really get out here and really try our best to help build back our community, strong communities, right? But it's hard because we don't get the help from the community. We're not getting the help from the community. Like, yes, we out here, but it's also their job as well, right? And so, like, Tia gets crazy phone calls. I'll get crazy stuff. Like, when I called someone so they didn't help me. Okay, but she told you to do A, B, C, D, E.
Right.
What else was she? Because if you come to me, you out of there.
I'm the nice one.
You out of there. Like like if they tell me they went to Tia, well, I went over there and said something, and then they come to me. They don't even got to worry, but you shouldn't even came to me. Because I know if anything, she gonna go above and beyond. I'm done with above and beyond.
Yeah.
I'm on some. By the time you get to me, you better have a plan. Cause I don't have time to waste. I'm gonna go to the next person.
Yeah, I'm actually just working with you and seeing, because I see a lot of behind the scenes and a lot of stuff I still don't understand, because it always a behind the scenes, right? Yeah. By the time I get to our meeting, it's already 4 or 5 meetings to now before we got to me, right? So, as a black leader in the program and what side of town you guys are on, why is it? Well, maybe I ain't gonna say why is it. I'll ask: is it hard for you to get grants as a black nonprofit? You can answer.
So nowadays, okay. So let me just say this. Because this is gonna ruffle a lot of feathers. But
don't send no shots at nobody. I'm just saying.
Don't say no names.
I don't do slugs and shots. I address people. I don't do slugs and shots. Let me tell you. Who is grants right now?
Michelle. I'm just playing with you. Go. I'm just joking. No, I'm just joking.
But wait a minute. Grants are not hard. Let me tell you something. Grants are not hard to get. Grants are hard to work. You understand?
But you see how she says that? You see how she say that so easily? That's because she know how to write grants. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you talk to a person from me, like me, from the hood, I don't know nothing about no grants.
No, I say that.
Wait. All I know is that.
I bet you won't hear her first.
He's
like to hear her. No, go ahead.
I'm about to say this for real because I got to get off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Because she say that because it's easy for her. You know what I mean? Because she knows how to write grants, right? For me, it's not easy for me. You know what I'm saying?
I got rejected 5 years straight. That's what I'm saying.
I know I do the work. I'm out here. She do the work. She out here, but she knows how to write grants. So what I had to do is do what she do. If I want the grants, I had to learn how to write them. So now I write them myself. And when I'm about to get, I'm very proud of myself.
I had great people who taught me.
I'm just saying.
And I'm
nobody don't want to tell you that.
But let me just say this. Right now, okay, so poor communities is a rich investment.
Yes.
Okay? Poor communities are rich investments.
I said it.
Everybody wants a grant. So when people come to me and say, I want a grant, and this is what I tell them, what do you want a grant for? Why do you want a grant? What you going to do with this grant? If you can't answer and have a plan for me, I don't even want to hear about it.
It won't even matter because when you put the grant in and they see what you're actually doing, they're going to get to know.
Let me tell you something. Like my report, you always hear me frustrated when I have to do these reports, right? These reports are like 70 pages.
Yeah, they thick as shit now.
They like 70 pages. So it's like people don't understand it. But also, grants don't pay for me to have a sustainable living, people.
Yeah, it don't.
You guys hear these astronomical numbers, and think that, oh my God, this is how much they got. No. Somebody's giving you that money. So what that means, somebody's telling you how you better work that money.
How you have to work the money.
But wait a minute. But you have to have the heart to be in your community, to be able to take $100,000 and give it all to your community. I have that heart because Adrianne works 2 jobs,
and see that's the thing right there.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't. And when we lost our grant, I was only getting paid $268 from my agency.
Wow.
$268, but I still got out there and worked. Why? Because that's what I love to do. So it frustrates me that I see a lot of people out here and everybody want a grant, everybody want a grant, everybody want a grant. Yeah, but are you going to do it to where your community can be self-sustainable? Right. So, like, you can give me a $150,000 grant. I'll flush all that shit back in the community if I could. Now, granted, you got to pay people because people have to make a living. I get that. But I don't mind getting up going to get another job because the one thing that I hate seeing now that we didn't see coming up, like I grew up in South Central, from South Central to Seguin, right? But one thing about it is that Black people, we loved each other. We loved ourselves. Right. So we know what it's like to be outside, you know what I'm saying, to be playing with your friends, the neighborhood kids, and the neighborhood stores, and all that. Nowadays,
so like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and I
want to talk about so many things, but I don't want nobody.
There's so many poverty pimps out here, right? So now everybody got this. I want a grant. I want a grant. Did you just do that? Did you just do that?
Hashtag poverty pimps.
But for real, it's so many poverty pimps out here, and it hurts me, right? Because they put on this good persona, and everybody just loves them. Everybody loves them.
Boy.
But I'm looking at them like this, and all of a sudden, Adrianne is mean. Oh, Adrianne is mean. She just no. You don't take advantage of people that's already disadvantaged. It's not right and it's not fair. Like everybody popping up with all these new programs and then thinking like they created them. No. We've been doing this.
It's like damn.
But here's the thing. I don't need to be in the public eye.
Fact.
When I help people, you don't even know that I helped them. I don't even want them to tell people that. Everybody that comes to me is always through word of mouth. Right. You don't ever see me on Facebook. Oh, I got this, I got that. I done sat on a lot of grants. Everybody know that. But I do what the fuck I'm supposed to do with them. Right. So just because you don't see me out there, what she doing now, you don't have to worry about what I'm doing because I'm in my lane. Right?
You're too busy. Can't worry about nobody else when you're doing.
I'm in my lane, and my lane is making sure that mother that called me 2 nights ago that didn't have no food, I make sure she has food for the week. Right. You see what I'm saying? Until we can figure out a plan. But that same mother knows coming to me, you better have a plan.
Right.
Of course.
That's monster.
You know what I'm saying? Because all this hand in hand, like people know I'm not big on back to school stuff.
Yeah.
I support. I support. I don't have no problem with that. You know when your kids go to school? Yeah. You know when they go back to school? Like we make too many excuses in the community. Those excuses gotta be done. We have to be done with it. It's 100, 800 back to school events. But you know what nobody's doing? Ain't nobody helping these teachers.
And that's what we try to do.
Ain't nobody helping these teachers.
That's what I want
to do.
So
that's what I was like from September 1st to August of next year, I want to start collecting things for teachers. Because teachers need tissue, teachers need hand sanitizers, teachers may need pencils, they may need crayons. We do all this back to school stuff. Like, I'm going to just put it out there. When District 2 and all them do these back to school events, and once it's done and over with, they have a storage, right?
Yeah, let that shit sit
full of shit. How that shit sitting there for? But the thing is this, instead of having all of that, the schools in that district are poor rating schools. But give the teachers the tools that they need, and it'll be different.
It'll be different.
But you want to give a backpack and a pencil and a pad, and no, give these teachers some stuff, because half of the time these kids, them schools over there, they're not sending home homework because they know it's not going to get done. So give these teachers the tools that they need to teach. Because guess what? These teachers are not babysitters. They're not correctional officers. They're not juvenile probation officers. They are dealing with so much, and all because they lack the tools. And you cannot be expecting them to go buy it. Yeah. They don't make that much money like that. You understand what I'm saying? So we do so many repetitive things in the community, and everybody's like, oh my God, because I did this, I did that. Who gives a fuck? We did that 3 years ago.
Yeah, and I didn't ask you.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, you're missing the whole point of this. I had a group tell me one day, oh, Adrianne, I don't want to do this because We want to make sure we get the acknowledgement. I say, girl, you know what? I will never work with you. You ain't even got to worry about it. My people, we don't do that.
Who did that?
Shut up. My people, we don't do that. It's not about the acknowledgement. I did a lot of stuff, and I have.
Of course.
You've never seen my name on it. Nobody gave me no shout out. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep on going in my own little world. I just want to see people happy. Mm-hmm. I want to see somebody try to take that person to the next level, because that's what it's about. It's not about taking pictures and we doing this and we doing that. You cannot do 15 things and thinking that you're helping a community. Our community is disenfranchised, which means you take one person and you may have to deal with this one person for 2 years straight.
Facts.
Because you are trying to unbreak so much oppression and everything else that person has. So when these people are getting granted, talking about, I'm finna clean up the community. Houseway?
Listen.
Houseway.
You don't have the answer, Sway.
So you
can't hear the truth.
Nah, but being up under your leadership force community-wise, I have learned that a lot. Because, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm guilty of being like, man, fuck that school then. Hey, let's go here. She's like, Cedric, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
I've been on phone calls with them.
Yeah, because it's not those kids' fault. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the next thing I do now, this is when they don't like Adrianne. When I start calling them out, and I do it in a nice, nasty way. I send emails and I CC everybody in them. That way nobody can say they didn't see nor know. So when you put people on blast like that, the narrative changes.
And this is a different.
And you shouldn't have to do that. Don't get me wrong. Like Tia has a good program to me. So my thing is, why isn't her program in more schools, right? Right. So with my program, with the horsemanship, I don't expect it to just be out there like that, because we don't have agriculture around here. Now, when I'm in Seguin, they love it, because it's agriculture down there. You understand what I'm saying?
It's an untouched resource.
But here, if I want agriculture, then I have to go over there to Judson, or I have to go to East Central, where they own plenty of horses. You understand what I'm saying? We have to learn how to get these programs and put our kids in these programs that we are trying to afford for them to do. But at the same time, we also need you to assist us and help us. Like, do you think it's easy for me to sit at the table with a whole bunch of suits and go in there and fight for people who, at the same time, when I'm trying to get them something, they negative and mad.
They nasty.
And this is all I get.
And this is the crazy part, though. And they didn't see your accolades and your work. They didn't see that it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times, consistently. So that was my recent lesson. It was like, wow. First of all, you made me stand outside in this goddamn heat like I ain't driving across town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you stick your head out the door and be like, not today. It's like...
Yeah, and so that, like with that situation, it's getting handled. But it's sad how I have to handle it, because I have to go over you, and I didn't want to do that because you wanted me.
Exactly.
Right? But now you're gonna think I'm wrong. I'm this. No, everybody knows how I am when it comes to the community and when it comes to the people in the community. I don't give a damn if you never speak to me again, because my job is to protect them.
Yeah.
Now, we have a lot of people in our community right now, and I'm proud of them, don't get me wrong, but your heart not where my heart is at.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Your passion is not where my passion is at, because before grants became popular, it was a group of us ladies who did all of this out of our own pocket.
Let me tell you.
You understand me? And I still have children to raise. And I was making sure somebody's son had shoes, or somebody's child needed uniforms. I was making sure they got that. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, my whole office is full of book bags. Oh, yeah, just so I can get.
Hey, I need some book bags, like, for real. I want to come pick them up though.
Okay. Tomorrow, go. She have a whole bunch of them.
I got no, but because Austin, I didn't get to tell him what I do, because you just like.
Yeah, I was gonna get to you. Like, you about to need some book bags.
You was finna get to you. He was getting to you next.
I'm gonna let you finish, but understand, I do need to get these book
I
bags.
heard you.
I need some spirals.
I seen that with Chris Rock.
I don't know if I got spirals. I gotta look at my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So outside of your eBay store.
I got you. No eBay store. I ain't got no eBay. I don't have no eBay store. Don't hit my DM. Okay, so let's. Okay, I'm just joking. Hey, listen, guys, I'm just joking. She ain't out there. Stop it,
Mr. President. Lick the ass. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just playing. Well, Adrianne was just talking about my program, but we do. I'm not gonna say we do the same thing, because I feel like she worked way harder than me. You know what I'm saying? But I just have.
I feel like you work harder than me.
I just got a program.
Well, whoever worked hard, let me borrow something.
I got you in the book bag. I got you.
I'm borrowing one of your horses then.
Damn, I can't even get on one of them horses.
Let her finish. Stop being rude.
Oh, I'm
sorry. I'm texting.
So basically,
You finish. Go ahead. Do what you do.
No, but basically, Montsho, I have a bunch of programs, but it's just like Adrianne said. Like I have these programs, and I'm willing to teach and I'm willing to help. But my whole thing is teaching a skill set. Because a lot of people are not college ready. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids, they're young, but they ready. You know what I mean? So I have kids that they want to braid. I got a 6-year-old in my class that braid just like my 13-year-old. And she braids and she gets paid. You know what I mean? So for me, that's a big deal. I feel really good because I'm able to teach them something that helped me to take care of my children. I have 5 children. You know what I'm saying? But in the same aspect of me building this business, which is Monster Moms, I had to, just like she said, I had to fund my own program. Yeah. Nobody was giving me a grant. They hardly even want to tell me how to get to the grant or how to get to the money. I'm not from here. You know what I'm saying? So when I come here and I'm asking you and I'm telling you what I'm doing, I fund my building myself. You know what I mean? Until I was able to get a small grant, and I'm fine with the small or big, it still helped. You know what I mean? But it's just the point that I had to do it all on my own, and I know many of people in the community that have grants. They know how to get grants. They know how to write grants. They know how to do all these things. You know, they'll call me to get advice. You know what I'm saying? But they won't advise me.
And that's my
I was
problem.
like a rapper. I was trying to be a rapper.
I saw how you did
But
that.
it's that crab in the crab bucket mentality. Yeah. Like, that's just like, I don't like when people come out and make it seem like what they're doing, like, they better at what they're doing, and we've been out here. Like, you don't do people like that, because I've seen so many organizations come and go over the years, and they talk down on my organization, but guess what? We're still here.
Right.
You know what
I'm saying?
I appreciate you because, like, being a part of the organization, you didn't take a gamble. You knew my skill set before she really knew me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was the first that got me paid for my worth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And other people's stuff. I took on that stuff that they failed to do too, because you can't punish kids for adult negligence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they just understood. And so it just so happened that it was successful. Them kids were talking about something of the subject. I was like, damn, y'all
I remember my already? Class.
You know what I'm saying? Like colorism.
Right.
And then you like, what grade are you in? You already
but imagine if we could continue these programs
and do it together
and just keep building and building and building.
Everybody want to be.
Because everybody know my dream. I want to be a community center. I wish they would give me one of these old schools and let me just build a community center in there. Yeah. You know, but
I can't say this though. With all those things that have happened as far as me and my programming and the grants and the people that I see, at first it really hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, you know, I do a lot in this community. I really need the assistance. I just need to know where the money resides. That's why I just want to know where the money resides.
But even then, I always tell people, even then. But
and this is what I did. I'm serious. Like, I had to really learn. I had to learn on my own. And once I did, like, I'm not upset with anybody or anything like that. I'm glad that. But that's what I'm saying. I was that. But I had to learn. I had to learn myself.
You can't be.
You can't. You can't. Because in order to be a leader,
you can't be mad about some shit that ain't yours.
But that's what I'm saying. But in order to be a leader, you got to come above that.
What you do is get out there and go get it.
And that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come above that and you go out there and you go get it. Can't nobody take nothing from you that ain't theirs.
Right.
If it's for you, it's for you.
It's for you. And I'm going to tell you something too. Sometimes everybody, it's just not your time to have it. Like, you have the heart for it. But like I tell people, everybody want a grant. But then when it comes time to do that paperwork, when it's time to turn in them receipts, when it's time to do stuff that's going to make you be held accountable, you ain't ready for that.
So it's just like, I think a lot of people look at, when it comes to grant, like you said, a lot of people don't have a plan, right? A lot of people don't have that.
They just get money.
They just getting money, right? And then they can't deal with the federal part of it, right? So, you know,
better deal with the federal part if you go to jail.
You see what I'm saying? So like, when we talk about, like, I know I want my grant for the arts. If I buy a building,
that's really good, especially for minorities.
It really
is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's really, really good.
That's been like 5 years
trying to do that. So mine's is agriculture.
So mine's is trying to be the arts, and then if I buy the building, you're going to see the results of the grant.
Right.
So people don't, and and you said the same thing. It's been a lot of people that, like, I'll pay you for the grant. I'll just, because I know personally, being what I'm trying to go and being like a business owner, right? It's a lot of work, and you do need to hire your weakness sometimes.
Yeah. And that was me.
It's just like, my money don't spend, or you just really don't like me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but it's cool.
Too, when you're looking for grant writers, you have to understand. You gotta understand this too. They probably already writing 5 and 10 grants now. So even if they're not responding to you right now, they're gonna get to you. You just now they're trying to make their money.
No, they don't.
My people will. I don't know about every. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because she already said she got you.
Yeah. She. Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Like,
somebody
I
got me.
Really wrote grants like that. You know.
But it's like how amazing.
Sorry.
But that's what I'm saying. How amazing would it be? How amazing would it be?
Like
you know what I'm
race?
saying? For us to actually start that ourselves. Like if nobody else ever did it. You know what I'm saying? Together we get a grant together. You know what I'm saying? You have agriculture. Am I saying it right? Agriculture. You know what I'm saying? You have the arts, and then you have me teaching the skill sets. You know what I mean? And together we get this large grant where we can have a community center. You know what I'm saying? To have all these things in this
and that one center, and that's just my goal and my dream.
In the back, we out here teaching them how to. You got to teach them how to plant. You know, get vegetables.
Vegetables.
Too. Yeah.
Plant vegetables. You got to stop talking over and say
I'm
stuff.
not gardening. I couldn't stand that growing up in the country.
Well, somebody has to garden them because we need to learn how to have our own food.
No, agriculture, I'm getting on my horses.
I know, but agriculture has something to do with
Fine, get out there and pick. I don't have no problem.
I don't know how to see it.
I don't have no problem with you doing that.
Me?
What I'm saying is, I'm not
teaching
going
a
to
different
If
kind
you
of
real
skill
hit me
set.
and I hit her. If you about that. Nah, I know age. You got to
I'm teaching a different kind of skill set. You teach agriculture. You do the fruit and vegetables.
I'm not picking no motherfucker.
You don't gotta pick them. You gonna
pick
teach
the
the kids how to
peas like
So no, but that's always like been a dream. I think for both of us is to like just for people to come together. People come, but we just can't do that.
Like me, my biggest dream is my swimming program.
Yeah, I don't know how to swim.
When my little brother passed away, that's what they claim he passed away from. Drowning. So what I wanted to do was make sure, you know, that I could teach brown and black kids how to swim. So in my mind, I have this amazing, huge, gigantic program. You know what I'm saying? They'll be learning how to ride horses, which black kids don't know how to do. They'll be learning how to swim, which black kids don't know how to do. You know what I'm saying? And then they got the arts. See, in New York, we got the arts, but here we don't have
in LA, they have the arts. You know what I'm saying? So.
Like, I literally can go in choir.
In Georgia, they got the arts. Y'all do that. Y'all can't call that. In Georgia, we got arts.
Not in New York. I mean, not here. In New York, we do, but not here.
They calling out their sides of the map like the South don't got no art.
Sis.
You mean y'all gonna start some jet in? To my LA, we got ours. Last time that I checked.
Oh, wow.
You better recognize.
Poverty Pimps, bars. Go, sis.
Bars.
If I need a grant. She said, how amazing would it be? And Legs at Night said, like Grace, boy, you stupid. Oh.
There you go.
So,
Alpha females, y'all be on the lookout for us. Cedric gonna get us going, so be on the lookout for us.
Man, every time I get Adrianne going, she
because
cuts
we
me
need
out.
that. Well, you gotta call me because you
don't pick
I
up.
gotta push her. Oh, you funny.
No, you funny.
No, I did.
I
pick up.
You gotta
And
talk
then
to me
let
to a
tell you
third
about
party.
let me tell you about yourself. Then I went on Facebook and I went to tell you something. And you put a bunch of question marks. Like, you know what I was talking about.
You know why I did that?
I was in my feelings.
I'm gonna show you this message real quick.
Anyway,
I'm gonna show you
alpha
this message why I
females,
did
you
that.
guys, like really
Oh, so
get
you
on
gonna cut us off because you got your hair stuff tight?
We're gonna talk about that.
So
let me get one of them gold chains. You got 3 horses. I'm getting something. You know what I'm saying? Look. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
she
we
gonna handle the people. She gonna handle
No, go ahead.
But we really, me and Tia, we really would like it if you guys start following us, listen to us, joining in the conversation. Cedric gonna get us a phone line to where y'all can be calling into our show, and we can be talking.
You guys have a page?
Cedric's gonna do all that.
Yeah.
And so I use that. So Cedric is my media sector, right? Cedric is my media sector on the grant, right? And so I use him even when it ain't grant protected.
I'll be like, what?
Yeah, I call Cedric at 6 and be like, I need you to do A, B, C, D, E, and call this person and tell them do this and that, and just hang up the phone.
Yeah, she do that. And
yeah, like she told our friend yesterday that she need to bring us some cookies. You don't talk to people like that.
I thought it was polite. I said, I need you to make some cookies.
No, that's not what you said.
That's not
that's
right.
not what you said.
That is not. They know you don't.
Gonna look at
so
me
like she
and
tried to make it seem like I just misuse her. Everybody on the post like lies.
Now what was the conversation? Why she felt like you did?
Because he was like, I told Tia she can have her office space. I said, so you gonna give Tia office space before you give me one?
Did he not offer you?
I offered her a space years ago. Instead of going
when you first started.
Look, instead of getting the office space, she bought 3 horses.
Yo, she got me crying. Oh my God.
She bought 3 horses instead
It's
of
the principle about some stuff. That's what y'all be missing out on. It's the principle.
You showed me that my offer wasn't good enough. You bought 3. Hey, fourth wall. You want me to snap? Can you put the horses back up?
Put Put the horses up.
Put the horses up. Put the horses up.
Bring the horses.
What's the name? Midnight Biscuit and
Bandit. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Biscuit and Bandit.
Yeah, those two B's in there. Ain't
no damn biscuit.
Oh, ain't no biscuit.
Ain't no damn biscuit.
Ribby. Look at the horses. You got
Biscuit and
You got
Bandit.
Midnight Remy and Bandit. Bandit the one in the back look like he's stealing. I ain't profiling, I'm just saying. But this is the why she ain't buy no office spaces right here. 3 horsepower.
We're going to get some office space.
You know what I'm saying? Right here. I was just saying. So, and she couldn't get mad because Tia never returned the call about getting the office space. She never came back. But it's okay.
That's not it.
So let's go back to the live feed of us. You can see my face, the disappointment.
Did you bring it in so it's ready?
No, don't do that yet. We're gonna go and edit that out later.
Damn, I
Tia did it.
Right.
So
I did. I'm sorry. I had all this stuff going. I forgot.
Yeah, she have a little Mississippi hang swag with her. She'll leave you hanging.
You know what?
Boy, it's dangerous. But
I know.
Y'all want any shout outs and things before we get up out of here? Prezzie been pretty quiet this year.
I just want to shout out everybody that's doing it. Continue to keep doing it. I would go down the road and shout out people, but I just don't like nobody right now. So I
told you I don't like nobody.
So anyway, tune in to the Alpha Phemales.
I want to shout out to all the women in the. No, I'm just like, because you about to be. Did you see it straight out of face?
No, I'm just listening. I'm just like, oh, y'all go do your thing. You know?
Like the stern.
Yeah, because we gotta go. I gotta get up and go to work.
I told y'all we'll get an hour 20 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
I just want to give a shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That cares enough to listen to us today. We gonna be talking again. You know
about what?
And the next thing we gonna talk about is
men and they funky ass egos.
No.
How ego stink? Ego don't even got no smell.
We're gonna talk next time we speak. We're gonna speak about relationships.
Yes,
like actual relationships and why men don't want to be in them. Everybody can't be your friend.
Right.
Why you call everybody your friend? Right. You got 15, 25 friends on your Facebook and
best friend, BFF, all of they use that stuff.
Yeah. Let me hear your sis one more time. I'm gonna bust you in your.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to
y'all
everybody.
Y'all old as hell. He said they did. And girl, you know Lucy Pearl. So her best friend was her BFF.
Yeah.
Prezzie, what you got, Prezzie? I'll let you get about it. Because you being quiet after the facility.
Listen, I think this
somebody
was amazing.
vibrating over here. What's going on? Yeah, Turn your tour down, Tia.
Shut up.
Everybody
Don't tell them my business.
Tia got to. She don't do roses. She do dandelions.
Oh my gosh. I do sunflowers. Get it right.
Get it right.
Tell them why.
The dude said.
Tell them why we do them sunflowers and that water. Yamaya. Get it right.
And you a monster.
What you got, Prezzie? I gotta go.
So
that's it. I'm just happy to be here.
What you got, Prezzie? You're quiet.
First of all, I want to thank God. You know.
Go ahead, Prezzie.
No, just shout out to Reclaim Your Throne for the fit and the shoes. She's awesome.
Prezzie look cute though.
Montsho Moms is going to Austin on Saturday because that's where I'm needed. We got a bunch of kids and parents out there that are homeless. They don't have book bags. That's where I'm needed. They made the call. And my sister coming with me too.
Adrianne coming with you?
Yeah, she going.
You better go by your damn self.
She going. They don't try to change it either.
Oh my God.
That's why I said it on here. So
I wouldn't give a damn what you said on
You told me you was going. Your word is your bond.
She got a white friend, not because she got horses. Shouts out to all the people that got horses. Shout out to Remy, Bandit, and Midnight.
And anybody that got horses in San Antonio, you need somebody to ride. You want to teach somebody how to ride.
Bitch, I got a whole program. How you gonna go to somebody else and ask them how to ride?
Cause your horse don't let you wear shorts.
This is the thing. Y'all want to learn how to ride. Horse. You can't just go get on a horse. You have to work with that horse before you get on. That horse will buck you out.
How long I gotta work with him?
A while. You gotta feed. You gotta do all of that. Like you gotta get to know the horse and build a relationship with a horse.
It's not like
can't just be going to jump on a horse.
It's not like that in every relationship.
What kind of bestiality are you talking about?
I'm just saying in relationships you don't have to wait to jump on a horse.
Yeah, you cannot. You
the only one that can catch on to it. No one's.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm just gotta go. Because unlike feeding the community, we have children at home that we have to feed.
I gotta
feed
them
a community that need feeding that you can't get.
And I gotta do hair. Yeah, I'm not going.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get me a horse called Afternoon, Band-Aid, and Hennessy.
Band-Aid.
Yeah. They gonna fuck Midnight, Remy, and bend it up.
I can't.
Hey, y'all been tuned. Hey, for any independent artists, they want their music on the radio station, Streetligion Nation Radio, MP3 format, radio edit. Make sure your stuff is signed up to Sign Exchange so you can get paid for your spins as well. And make sure we have artwork with that. Also, any independent directors, film directors, short film directors, content providers, make sure you send your content to Streetligion Nation TV so that way you can start building up your television analytics. It's different from internet views. TV analytics pay a little bit more as well. So y'all make sure y'all get that.
Way too much stuff.
It's a lot of work. That's what it seems.
It's a lot of work.
Like, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but see, it takes him no time to do it.
Well, anyway, I ain't talking to people with horses that won't let you borrow no money because they got 3 horses: Midnight, Bandit,
and Remy,
Hennessy. But no, y'all make sure y'all purposely walking your purpose on purpose. Therefore, your success is not an accident. You dig that?
And
Legacy
be fearless. I'm sorry, I just
and be great.
Don't show off your knees. You been sitting down all day. Don't show off your knees. Hey, we out this thing. Peace.